Hello and welcome everyone, this is Calabuch coming to you with another episode of Brawl Tech. And this is going to be another episode about my favorite hero, Peter Pants. You start at level 3 and never grow up. Characters in your shop have +1/+1 for each time you would have leveled. Now, with the recent exclusion of the round table for most people, i.e. bringing that treasure up to level 7, it is rather difficult to get the health of your characters to astronomical levels. And that means that where Peter Pants was usually falling off in the late game, right now he has a couple of ways of catching up. I hope you've already seen my video with the perfect head ball fork method, but it's not the only way. What you have to do when you're playing Peter Pants is to grow your whole composition. And given that you have only access to level 2 and 3 characters for most of the time, this is usually difficult. But there are a couple of ways of doing that. One of them is another aside from Headball is going Dwarves, because Princess White is now on level 3. When one of your dwarves dies, I gain +1/+1 permanently with the upgraded version +2/+2, and you get a level 3 treasure, and those are usually quite good. Another way is getting your Shadow Assassins to grow, but you have to get some Slay going, like with Vampires, that can fortunately grow right now. Another is to just go ham on Darkwood Creepers. When one of your characters survives damage, give it +1 attack permanently or +2 with the upgraded version. If you combine some of these elements, you can get away with this, especially if you combine some card advantage with that, like getting some ranged characters. But going for Headball for Peter Pants is probably the most dominant strategy, but it is not the only one. Let me show you. In the beginning, there was not a lot, but I will take this on my 2. So the question is which one to go for here. I was like 50-50 between chicken and cat. Oh, new font for the names of the heroes. Nice. Okay. I guess I'll hold for the White Stag then. White Stag, Beauty's influence on Kitty. This could be rough. If even more is possible, I'm gonna stop you right there and say no. But now you can't see my name, and now you can see my name. Whoa, is it a 6-7 baby root, or is it just me? Yes, it was, and it's gonna be on video tomorrow. We also have this duo, and this duo is usually amazing. And I want to hold for White Stag, for the White Stag. I think this is fine. There comes the second Slay. I believe it could be the fastest Slay of Brave Princess ever. Ooh, we have some really good options here. Ain't that right, kitty? If we have Sherwood Sure Shot in one, I'm not sure if we want to get Darkwood Creeper in... Sorry, if we want White's Tag in two. That could be problematic. I'm not sure of Darkwood Creeper right now. I think Spellweaver is the best choice, but then I can't play the spell. I have to take Baby Root. No, I have to get rid of this one. I have to make the shooter count, and then we can take both of these. Guys, this is the fastest Slayer in the Brave Princess West. Seriously. This is really the fastest I've done the quest with her. Treasure map, Fancy Pants. See. I think Fancy Pants will be a better start. We cannot use that. I think Stag is going to be better than Creeper. And... we can just put them here. Yes, you have to be Fancy Pants for Peter Pants. Although, I do love the Pan knee armor. Oh my goodness, is it just me or is the music too loud? Let's get it down by one. And we're up against Horty D. And we have a better backline. Yes, the Emperor's New Clothesline. Exactly. Okay, so, against Karen, we might want to kidnap. So I'm going to go familiar, familiar, kidnap. And... That's a 5/5 already, and we're going to be playing that longer than this one. I do like another Creeper. There's a spell that can turn her into something good and upgraded, like a Spellweaver. Wait, what could we get here? That's my question. We could get Spellweaver. We could get Vampire. Wait, why am I not? There we go. Damn it. Characters. Okay, so we could get Darkwood Creeper, we could get Queen, we could get Sherwood Sureshot, Spellweaver, Vampire, and Wicked Witch. So I would love one of the growing ones, which is Vampire, Spellweaver, Creeper, or Shadow Assassin, so that's 4 out of 6. So that's a fine choice in my opinion. Okay. Oh, the new art. What did we get? Oh, we got a familiar. That's amazing. Shepherd Sling, obviously. Let's turn. And that is Princess White. Okay, so we might need to get some dwarves up in here. Fancy Pants, sure. That works even better. And we just roll further. Wicked Witch. Waka Waka. What if I go like This... No, I need to roll once. There's another Spellweaver. There's 2 of these. You know what? I'm just gonna go for 2 of these. For now, get a treasure that is Ring of Meteors, because obviously then we can go for this one over here. And we can grow our boat gently down the stream. Cześć, kotku. Haha, making it grow. Haha, making it grow. Wow. And no. Sarcophagus cloak. We could go... it's gonna be Haunted Helm. Or, I'm guessing... Fancy Pants. Shepherd Sling is still quite alright. We need to play the spell. Frog Prince is big enough. This is already good enough. I think I'm just gonna turn this one. Buy the dwarf for the quest. Turn this one around. Yeah, I think this is fine. Did I miss anything? Someone here has a lot of treasures. And they're just helping me grow this shooter over here. Oh my goodness. That's perfect. I need to combine some 3s. So I'm looking for this, and I'm actually looking for dwarves. Especially the 2 costing ones. Oh, that's perfect. Treasure map. Okay, we can get some mice going as well. Yeah, this one is hefty. Let's go for the free spell. And I'm thinking between White Stag and maybe just Lucky. Getting lucky, I guess. None of these. Yeah, right now I'm just looking for mice. Yeah, I guess this is fine. This is fine. I don't know, Fenlon. I have no idea. No, I believe it was something else. That's a lot of damage. Okay, spell, sure. But looking for mice. Trying to get our only chance at level 6 treasure. So that's the only thing I'm looking for. I mean, theoretically, I could be looking for dwarves. Okay, Embiggening Stone or Magic Sword or Wand of Wearing. I think it should be Embiggening Stone. And now let's grow out of control with yours truly, Kalibovich. Whisper, I think both. Swap Frog and Creeper. Maybe. I'll think about that in a moment. Merlin's test. Thanks, Yuri. Oh, these are perfect. I mean, this one should be out. This is perfect over here. Trees that grow. Okay, I could see that. This tree also kind of grows, but not in the way I would want it to. There we go. So we get rid of Princess White. And Frogger Prince. The fraudulent Frogger Prince. We skip over here to get a chicken. We include the dwarf. We include it over here. And get this tree up there. Yeah, I think this should be rather easy. I'm not saying easy, I'm saying probably maybe rather easy. So this is actually not a headball pants match. And if our characters don't die to that, then I'm really happy. And we have triple creeper to grow the attack, because growing the attack is what's most important, I believe. We sold Princess White, so we don't care about that one. What could we care about? Getting double lucky. Getting doublies. And getting a buff, a health buff to this one. I could also think about going for Baby Root, but in the end I don't think so. Look at the attack values over here. I mean, this is almost bigger than this one, but I think I'm gonna keep it like this. On the other hand, you know what? I think I'm gonna bench the familiar. This has at least almost the same attack, almost the same health, but it helps grow these into beasts. And you know what? I will go for another Baby Root. Just a dot. Opponent, you know you're just helping me. Another one down. Yeah, these are promising. Look, 5-4-3. This should end really soon. In theory. Ball hat? Anyone? I think hat has to go first instead of this hat. Yeah, that's a hefty number. Nice. Okay, there we go. There we have it. But I would have to get rid of Spellweaver, but I care not. Crystal Ball. Okay, we don't care about Ring of Meteors anymore. Let's buy the spell. Let's hold for this. Oh my goodness. So I guess we go like this and take it to the back row. I mean, 266 by 176 triply is a really fine specimen. Oh no, that one died. Even more buffs for triply. There's only one left. There is only one left. Okay. Vulture. Vulture is fine. It's almost the same stat line. Yes, needs to read everything that is new. The front one. Let's gamble for that one. Health should go over here. And turn good into evil. I mean, it is a spell. It is 9 health. No. Good into evil. That's a hefty kitty. Let's go for a shooter in the back row. I don't think they're big enough to get through my triply. Yeah, got to get rid of Court Mage, not that. Okay. Yeah, that's too small. But without a hitch, if we get one, we get the other one. Oh my goodness. Oh, this was so fast. So furious, so pants.